What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Movement 6 here. Before we start, a huge thank you to everybody who is in big support of the channel, of course. If you're new here, drop that like, subscribe, hit them notification buttons, and don't miss a thing. Now, Call of Duty. It's the gift that keeps on giving, guys. I must say I'm overly frustrated. I am. I'm frustrated, disappointed about a franchise that I've got strong memories about. This franchise, guys. Really, I've got good memories. You know, the Modern Warfare days, the original ones, right? The lobbies, no skill-based matchmaking. You just remained in the lobby. You just remained. It was great. It was great back in the days when Call of Duty actually brought innovations, new things every release, in terms of perks, in terms of forcing you out play styles, kill streaks. It was great. It was actually great. But Call of Duty, the company that is ultimately responsible for Activision, it's just turned into a money-hungry... I don't know, man. It's just... They don't care about the franchise. They don't care about the game. And every year, the same thing happened. And there was a slight... After all those years of disappointment, there was a slight voice in the back of my head saying, this year is going to be different. This year is really going to be different. It's not. It's not going to be different. Not because it's Sledgehammer, not Infinity Ward, not Treyarch. It's not going to be different. No, and it's the same game. And you can say, it's a different engine than Cold War. No, it's the engine where Modern Warfare was built in 2019. So fine. So they got two engines running around. Fine. But the game is exactly the same. And then they say, yeah, they listen to the community feedback. And then, mate, how many feedback do you want about the same game every year? If you can't build a game that is finished, good, fun, and living up to what Call of Duty actually is, and you can't build that because for years they've got those community feedback, and still they can't make it, and still say, oh, we need your feedback. How many feedback do you want, mate? Call of Duty is a 6v6, fast-paced, run-and-gun arcade shooter. It's not 24 fights 24. It's not. It's not skill-based matchmaking. It's not meant to be sweaty. It's arcade style, right? And we've reached a point that we should accept that Call of Duty is done being an innovative player, because they're not. They're not innovative. They're absolutely not. Because what are they innovating? That you finally can shoot open hatches? That you can create line of sights by shooting open designated pieces of wall? Is that innovation? If you want destruction in a first-person shooter, you could say Battlefield. Because they've done it for years, they optimize it, and they understand the art of destruction and what that means for your gameplay and how the experience of a map is. If you really want to have a tactical shooter that is freaking sweaty and has destruction, I suggest you play Rainbow Six Siege. There is nothing new on the... And if you watch the beta that's now open and live... It's live, it's not open. Open is the wrong word. Right? It's not as big as they try to let you believe in the trailers. It's just a few hatches, and it's just some glass you can grow through, and it's just... That's it. It's nothing much. The graphics are just plain old shit, Call of Duty, right? So let's work through what we've now seen in the beta, because the alpha was absolute dog shit. Full stop. Whether you like it or not, it was dog shit, right? If you know that Battlefield is coming up with the testosterone way of putting a game forward, and your answer is that in the alpha, you need to check yourself. But let's go through this beta, right? I've been playing it at a friend's house, and I watched about hours of footage on responses. And everybody is right. Everybody is right who has criticism on that. First of all, if you're an owner of a PlayStation 4, you're fucked. You're really fucked. This game runs absolutely horseshit on the old system. It's optimized for next gen. That's quite true. I don't get it because it's still the same dog ass engine. It's still the same horseshit graphics. It doesn't mean. But on PlayStation 4, especially on the base PlayStation, if you have a base or a slim PlayStation 4, you're basically fucked. So don't buy it. Full stop. Right? On the current gen, it runs fine. Second, the sound engine. What sound engine? Really, the sound engine is just completely horrible in the beta. And don't come around the corner. Yeah, it's the beta. This is the game. You know, the release is just around the corner. This is the game. So if they want to fix it, it's going to be a patching your ass off. You're right. You need 200 gigabyte at the end of the freaking life cycle to make this game run. So the sound engine is not even remotely good. The PlayStation 4 is running unstable. The 6v6 is dead. That's over. Don't think that that's going to be coming back. It's over. You've got skill-based matchmaking, and what we've seen online is that people are already reverse boosting right now to make the game interesting. So it's a beta, and people are already reverse boosting for this game to play against, well, to make it arcade, right? So you will have skill-based matchmaking. You will, because this is a whole business model of Activision, and that's another thing. You're buying the exact same game as in 2019 with a different skin. The guns are the same, the look and feel is the same, the menu structure is the same. You are going to spend 70 euros for a game with the battle pass on top of it. You will run 120. With all the additional buys you make, the average consumer is going to spend 80, 85. And no doubt it's going to be the best-selling game of all time. Best-selling Call of Duty. Prediction. Within 5.5 to 6 months, this game is dead. It's dead. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is... I'm as you can see the gameplay, it's Nuketown. It's the only freaking map I think it's remotely interesting. And the other ones, of course, standoff is good, you know, and that's the whole hijacked good. But that's the whole problem with Call of Duty. The majority of the freaking maps are the old maps. No innovation, nothing. If I look at the Battlefield that's coming out, I think these maps are highly interesting. I want to play it. That's my go-to game. This fall, this winter it's going to be Battlefield. Full stop. I'm going full Battlefield. Battlefield, Rainbow Six Siege, and then the games that I'm playing just for myself, right? Horizon Zero Dawn, or Horizon Forbidden West. Sorry about that. But this game is going to be the biggest dog shit in the history of dog shit games of Call of Duty. Full stop. And as I told you, it runs horrible. I played it on the PlayStation 4. It was the amount of glitches, pop-up. The color scheme is horrible in this game. It's absolutely horrible. Everything is brown. It's got a brown look over it. I don't know what it is. It's a filter. Of course, I don't know what it is, but it's a filter. Why? You know, why? Of course, there is a middle ground somewhere to be found in having a good saturation between colors. You know, the first Black Ops 2, it was, or 3, I don't know, top hat. That was way too colorful, like a circus act. But this is just brown. Everything is brown. And especially that map where you're inside a cafe or hotel, where the fuck is it? You can't see anyone. Absolutely no one. And the amount of lag I've seen in the game is horrible. So if you got an old gen, you're basically fucked. And then we come to a very big issue. I've made a couple of videos about this. It's the business model of Activision. The horseshit business model of Activision. They actually managed to pull off to let people pay for DLC. 60, 70, 80 euros, sometimes 120 including Battle Pass. I'm talking about the full game. You're buying a DLC. You're buying a DLC. That's what you're going to do. Why? And they've got gold in their hands. They've got Warzone. It's not about what Warzone is and if you like it or not, but in essence, Warzone can function as the core of the Call of Duty environment. And then build those Triarch, Infinity Ward, and Sledgehammer around it. And let them every 3 or 4 months, or maybe, I don't know, that's open for discussion. Let these guys build upon that. And bring content in a seasonal way. Just like Rainbow Six Siege. They've got every other period, a new operation comes out with a new map, or adjusted maps, or you have balancing, and you have a new operator, and I don't know, just make up something, you know. Take Warzone in the middle, put a multiplayer on the side, and you got zombies on the other side. And let these guys work on it, you know. Make it interesting. Make a saga, make a universe, make something interesting out of that. And then people will pay a small amount if there is something to gain. You know, Rainbow Six Siege is doing fine because of this model. 5 years straight. Guys, I'm lost for word. I'm disappointed and frustrated about the same shit that's going to happen. When you buy it, the game is unfinished, unpolished. You run it on the PlayStation 4, you're fucked. Sound engine is gone, skill-based matchmaking is there, and there's going to be an extreme amount of lack of content and an extreme amount of glitches, issues with the game at launch. So, welcome to the rant. Guys, I wish you a good day. I wish you a fine week, and I hope to see you guys soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.